What's up? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm riding my bike and I'm at an intersection. It's not like a main street intersection, it's in a residential area. And I'm at the stoplight, so it's red and I'm sitting there. Now, the walk sign indicates for the person to walk. Now I wait a couple of seconds and then I go. Now, in all fairness, the light wasn't red for cars. And here's a big piece of the story. There was a police officer in the turning lane as well. Now, I did see the police officer, but because everything was stopped and the walk sign indicated to walk, I did wait, I proceeded, and then I'm not sure how many seconds, but then it turned green. This son of a bitch pulls me over. Now, his whole thing was, he can't run a red light or whatever, but I'm like, I'm not exactly sure this constitutes, someone running a red light. I'm on a bicycle XYZ. So he's trying to compare it to somebody actually in motion, trying to make an amber light and getting hit. Now, this is a police officer, and we're going back and forth at this point in time. So now he's saying that it's the same scenario. Now, when he pulled me over, it was more so that I had the audacity to go through a red light with a police car there, because he wasn't going to give me a ticket to begin with. But when I started questioning his motives, then he wanted to give me a ticket. The long and the short, he wasted both of our times because the guy couldn't even get the machine to work, and we go back and forth and no ticket was administered. So everything that I said to him, he decided to argue and then later on agreed with, which was interesting. And every time I get into a scenario like that, I say to myself, and they're allowed to carry a gun. Now, I could have avoided this whole thing and waited, but I didn't think it would elicit such a response for what I did. And maybe that goes to just my personality. Now, I'm wondering what it takes to become a police officer, and I'm just wondering the criteria, if I'm to be honest. Now, I think the thing that irked me about that scenario was maybe I could have gotten out of the ticket, which I did anyways in the scheme of things. But he wanted to lecture me. And the type of person I am, I'm like, just give me the ticket. I'm not gonna listen to you give me a lecture. Because I said this to him. I said, and I think this is what ticked him off. I said, can we have dialogue, or are you just gonna want to preach to me because like I'm good? But it's one or the other. Like, you're not gonna preach to me and give me a ticket. So that was my adventure going to work a couple of mornings ago. You know what the interesting thing was? This is the thing that gets me here. This son of a bitch is Jamaican, and I say this because it's not even like it was a white cop. This is this is the funny thing. So I don't know. Maybe it's just a house slave, and I don't know. But it was a interesting thing because, or maybe here's the thing. Like I just don't think that what I did warranted all that attention. I guess that's what it comes down to. So, you guys let me know. Thanks for listening.